Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Yeah, real quick. Again, we got to get your take on Kanye West. He just
Yeah.
threw out his most disturbing tweet yet, based on a song he put out,
Mm-hmm.
saying that he was providing fellatio to his cousin up
Yeah.
until the age of 14. Do you feel like he's just trolling at this point, or he's really
No,
letting out some?
I think he's just telling it all. The problem is he's telling it too late. If he had been more honest about his sexual proclivities and the thing that he got, there's a lot of pharmaceuticals involved with Kanye. There's a lot of interesting special doctors with special medicines. If he had told everybody a little sooner, now they're trying to get him fixed and all set up for a conservatorship. See, that's the problem when it comes to serving God. You can't do it halfway. You got to go all in. You can't negotiate with the devil, not even for a second. You ain't going to have his aha moment. It hasn't gotten here yet, but it's coming. It's just sad watching how people really have a hard time just accepting the truth. These are all devil loving sodomites who are here to make sure that our people don't break free from the system. It's Willie Lynch. I've been talking about that on my channel. The Willie Lynch letters, the making of a slave, how to make a slave. Have y'all ever got into any of that?
Yeah, we dabbled definitely.
So you
With
know how the process works. Rather than just relying on lynching, which is something that was then pushed back to be used as a last resort, the objective was to turn the people against each other. Give favor to one and let that one know they can continue to get that favor as long as they turn against this one. The division in color, which came from all of the abuse by the very captors that were destroying our lives. Gender, old, young. That's what we do. In the Willie Lynch letter, it stated very clearly that if they enacted these behaviors, that they could control their slaves for up to 300 years. It's been about 300 years, hasn't it? We still doing the same thing? Hmm.
no,
My. How
do, do you,
illuminating.
do you feel that you know black people or our culture feels that we have a sense of entitlement to really what isn't ours, or the Willie Lynch syndrome is it still around? Even how we.
Absolutely. You can look on YouTube and you can see the effect of the Willie Lynch project all over this construct. Blacks going against blacks, sodomites going against straight women, people lying on each other, deceiving each other, going out of their way to create elaborate traps to keep them from propelling or moving forward. Willie Lynch is all over this construct. You know what else is all over this construct? Evidence of the Harvard Report. The Harvard Report is a book that was written about how the CIA used the radio stations and record companies and production houses to infuse gangster rap to create unrest amongst our people so that they could get us all fit up for the new plantations, which we know as prisons. Isn't that interesting?
Come on.
You want to
Oh,
know one of the record labels that was mentioned in that book? Philadelphia International Records. My Uncle Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, they had CIA agents in there. So imagine how heartbroken I was when I found out that they had broken into the studio on Broad Street after a section of that street was named for them, and they destroyed master recordings. It was just some little weird white boy that nobody knew broke into one of the most historic buildings in the city of Philadelphia and demolished it. I wonder what evidence was in the room with all of those master recordings that y'all didn't want anybody to know. Nobody talks about that ever.
facts. Jeez.
I grew up in that building. My,
Man, that's real. That's
how
real.
very illuminating.